What a relaxing day at the beach. Except it's not day, it's actually night, and I'm not at the beach, I'm at my computer. What is up, flock? Feenix here. Welcome back to another Farming Sim 17 FS901 garage update video, McCormick County update video, Glen Beach update video. I don't know what to call these anymore. It's one of those three. Just take your pick, whichever you like the most, and that's what we're going to go with. Today we're going to be focusing mainly on my department, which is Glen Beach. Now, I want to apologize for there not being one last week for you members. That is, I've gotten so much. I had one recorded, but there was so much that had changed since then that I was like, forget about it. We're gonna scratch it, do another one, and time got out of hand. You guys are still gonna get this one a week before everybody else, so you guys are getting this on Monday. It won't go live to the rest of the YouTube channel until next Monday, but we're here today to check out what I've done. I've done quite a lot. First of all, we're on the beach. I found this map. It's like NSFM or something like that. I don't know the actual name of the map. It's available on ModHub. I just liked it because it had the beach. I'm looking for a good map that has like a good beach and boardwalk, and this had it, and I put fire station on it. What is that sound? Anyway, let's move on and let's talk about what we've done. So I'm going to try to keep the other station out of frame for the second, just as long as possible. Because if I look at it that way and have all the trucks loaded in, my frames drop to 40 something, and I'm trying not to have that happen. So let's start with the station 1 first. So new thing, the Durango. This is not done. I spent like a week looking for a gosh darn Durango model that I liked. And I couldn't find any. I couldn't find any at all. There was no Durango PPV models anywhere to be found. And that's what I wanted more than anything. Like, no offense to the Durangos that Peyton has put out. He put out one, and I don't think he was happy with it either because it had some like fender issue going on here. And it might even had something on the back door. I don't remember. And then he put out another one, which is really good, really good. I was going to use it because I didn't think I had any other option. It just bugged the hell out of me that I think it's a SRT model, I believe, that has the hood cutouts in it. I hated that. I wanted the PvP model. And I looked everywhere. There's none to be found. And then, lo and behold, Jesse's like, hold my beer. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Mr. Jesse Romney, Fire Romney, whatever you want to call him. The GOAT, the myth, the man, the legend, whatever, whatever name you want to call him, they all fit. He was like, hold my beer. And a few minutes later, I got this. So, yeah, I'm ecstatic. This is what I wanted. This is what I've been wanting literally since my town got its first Durango for the police department. This is what I wanted. Now, he sent me it with the actual like Durango rims, which I just don't feel like it fits this department. I want the steely, so that's the only thing I've changed from what he sent me. The rest is just pulled out of Blender. So this thing needs lights and all that, and be good to go. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. What paint job do you like more? Do you like this black over blue paint job that fits the trucks, or do you like this paint job? Not this one. This is I don't like this. It just seems too plain. Or this one, where the stripe goes up and back. Whichever one you like, let me know, and that's the one we will use going forward. So yeah, I just want to update on that. Next up is 50-1. So it is done, sorta. I do have to go back and change the name. I was going to call this Jaws because this is technically going to be like the rescue engine for the department, or for this station, not the department, this station. So I was like, you know what? Someone recommended it for the rescue, and I was like, or the squad, I believe. And I was like, I'm already using Squadzilla, which Squadzilla doesn't exist anymore. So I was like, I can do Jaws for this and do the Meg for the rescue truck. You know, Jaws, the Meg, as in Megalodon shark. And I found a better truck to use the Jaws name on. You'll see that later. So I'm going to switch this. This is going to be high tide since our tanker truck is tidal wave. High tide is available, so I wanted to make this one high tide, and it'll fit with the other newest engine, which is Riptide. So high tide and Riptide. I feel like that's a good one. So that's what we're gonna go with. Other than that is done. I have to change the name at the top and the name across the back bumper, but you guys know this one was the most complete until I just switched everything up with the lettering and everything. So it is fixed. It's 401. Now I still haven't got a definite answer on the rather blue or gold leaf. It was like 2 and 2 in the comments, so I should probably put up a poll on YouTube community channel, and that will go live when this video goes live. So feel free to let me know which one you like more, blue lettering on the bumper or gold leaf. I personally think gold leaf fits with, since we have gold leaf up here, gold leaf up here. I feel like gold leaf fits there, but you know, that's just me. So I had people say that the blue pops, and other people said that the gold leaf pops. So these two are the only trucks that have the blue. The rest of them have gold leaf, I believe. I think. Anyway, feel free to head on over to the community tab and vote, because that's going to be up for the next, I'd say, week or so. And the winner is what we'll go with. But other than that, it's done. It has all the lights, everything. Boom. I just needed to change the nickname. Like I said, it's going to go from Jaws to High Tide. This, we've already seen. This is nothing new. This, though, is new, and I have finished it, and I am super proud of myself. So this is Truck 41. I thought this would be one of the last ones I finished because I had so many problems with the outriggers. Every time I messed with them, every time I come in here and hit it, it would lock up my game, and I couldn't do anything, and I finally got it working. So this is Truck 41. It's sort of inspired by an old FDNY tower ladder. Not 100%. I like the way that it looked here, so I just kind of went with that. Of course, this is John's J-Cab on Lurch's Anthem ladder or tower body. That's how I did it. So yeah, I love this thing. This thing does have everything functions. All the outriggers function properly. Don't pay any attention to that sound. It's in the map, I believe. So there you go. And then of course we have the lights. I need to go back and switch. I wish I had a notepad here so I could write this down. I do need to go back and switch the light bars to come on with that, because I don't like that it collides with that. We do have scene lights. There you go. There is Truck 41. This one doesn't have a nickname yet. I was thinking Caliborn. Is it Caliborn? I think it is. I could be getting two names confused. It's supposed to be Maryland's first pirate. And I was thinking about going with the pirate theme on the ladders. I don't know if that fits. If you have a good tower truck name, we have two. We have this one. We have the other mid mount, and then we're gonna have the tiller. So if you have any ideas, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I think that's the only ones that need nicknames still. Not 100% certain. Next up, we do have another truck that is finished, and that is 41.3. 41.3 is complete. This one is Sea Snake. It's a play on the Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. There is a character in there. His nickname is the Sea Snake. So I was like, that. I like his character, so I went with it. Again, this is the same bed or cab that's on the other two engines. with the bed off of, I believe this one is from the Trinity Point pack. Don't quote me on that, but there you go. That's it. I do want to go in here and remove, because this is going to be strictly water, so I want to remove the foam level icon. So that's one thing I have to do. This one does also have the sea snake on the back. This is the house logo. If any of you are Game of Thrones fans, House of Dragons fans, you guys will know. I thought that was awesome. So there you go. There is, again, lights and everything complete. Done. I've added a new truck since the last time I recorded a video. This will be engine 416 or 416 416. This is going to be international. I saw a picture of a truck that's similar to this on the beach, and I was like, beach theme. Kind of want a 4x4 engine. I don't like the 4x4 engines with, it's like the custom cabs where they're jacked up. I don't like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna build the build an international to fit in. So here it is. So this is Peyton's 4900. I don't know what was it. Meadowview? Was it Meadowview? I think it was a brush truck. Technically, as you can tell, it is the same one I used for Featherville. And I just took it off Featherville and slammed it on John's Spartan bed. And I like the way this turns out. I did take, this was a dually rim, and somehow I managed to get it to a single. I like it. Like it a lot. I don't know. Do I need to make it wider? I don't know. But the one I saw in the picture had single rear wheels, and I was like, I'm doing it. So it's kind of inspired because I was looking for nicknames, and someone suggested Surf and Turf, and I think this fits that perfectly. Surf and Turf, because it can go out on the beach and on land. So yeah, that's the way my brain works. So that's going to be our 6th engine to do. Now, I was originally going to cancel the tiller and use this. Honestly, what I really wanted to do was to make because they were talking about the FDNY trucks and everything so much in the TLO Discord that I was like, I'm doing Seagrave. I want to do a Seagrave like FDNY style truck, and I saw that Cody years ago had posted is it KME? Is KME their towers these days? Are their ladder trucks these days? Or is it KME? Or no, it's not KME. Is it? Why can't I think of the other name? Ferrara. Ferrara. I think it's Ferrara, right? He posted it with the FDNY style bed, and I was like, oh, I can take the cab off of this and use that. So Hedry ended up sending me this cab because I couldn't find it, or this truck with the cab on it, because I couldn't find it. And I was like, oh, I just need to find Cody's. And then I was told that Cody never released it, so that got scratched. I found a better use for this cab, and you guys will see that in a bit. But if Lurch does end up finishing that bed before this whole pack gets released, then I will switch it over and ditch the tiller in favor of this ladder. But that's no longer going to happen as it is. The only way that will come to fruition is if I get my hands on the other bed. So there you go. That is Station 1. So I guess now we're going to head over to Station 2 and hope that we can... Look at that. It looks so good. Station 2 in hopes that we don't lag out here. So now you guys see what the better use for that cab was. Pretty proud of this one. I actually took this back into Blender and extended. Can I get up there? Yeah, extended this roof over. That's the first time I've ever done something like that. I think it turned out pretty good. I like how it turned out. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm going to go with it. So here you go. Here's what the gold leaf on the bumper looks like, so you guys know. So squad is gone. This was the squad. So I took the squad cab off of this one and put it on that one. And then I put the 10-man cab Seagrave on the squad body. And is now Rescue Engine 41. So, you know, who was it? I think it was the same guy that suggested the whole the TAC 1 photography. It was his name. That suggested all that stuff. He actually suggested Rescue Engine. I see that a lot of people other doing Rescue Engine. The two other packs that I currently have from this whole big shindig is using Rescue Engine instead of Squad. So I was like, yeah, okay. If I'm going to do a Rescue Engine, this is it. This is it. So, Squad's gone, Rescue Engine's in its place. And I love how this turned out. Love how this turned out. Not so steezed on this back here, but as it is, it's pretty freaking sweat. So, I like it. Again, done. Lights, everything's done. This is the new Jaws. I just copied off the other one, put Jaws there. And then on the back, Jaws. And as you see, so what was Squad has now been replaced, or SQ has now been replaced with RE for Rescue Engine 41. So this is the second station, which is technically like now the headquarters in my storyline. So, because it's closer to a highway, I figure it would be smarter to run Rescue Engine, technically two Rescue Engines out, because their main the calls they get called out for the most would be traffic accidents, because they're right along the highway. There's a lot of traffic, a lot of accidents. So I actually took the bed. Like, Peyton's truck didn't even last like 2 days in my mods folder before I already pulled the bed off of one. So this is from his bed, which you guys will see next week. I'm going to record another video where we go over this stuff. Well, I'm going to do a couple of videos because I got part of one pack and part of the other, so I'll show you guys what the other guys are working on. But yeah, this is from, I think it's Brookville is his department, and it's now Engine 414, which is the reason why there's so many engines was because I wanted 4 engines just to use the 414 number, and because it's special to me. And so yeah, this has everything the squad had, with the addition to the tower light from Peyton's, one of his air trucks. So his mobile air units that he released in the TLO Discord. So I think it's pretty schwat. So again, lights and everything done on this one as well. These two are the most I finished this one day, finished this one the next one. Oh, by the way, this is a Squirtle squad with Squirtle with his glasses. Check this out. Squirtle squad in the Pokemon font. I love this. I love this so much. So there you go. There is the two most recent completed items, and I love it. So next up we have to talk about is what's on the bed here. So Peyton, again, hooking me up, has sent me over. This is not how he sent it, by the way. He did send it as a complete truck. The only thing that wasn't working was the wheels. They were, for some reason, were showing up without textures. So I took it and I took the wheels off. I took all of the pieces off, like the axes and the ladder and everything. I took all that off and I gave it a rusty paint job and like a faded red, because the storyline as is this is how it, like the members tracked it down. They found it. This is the condition it was in, and they decided to restore it. So you guys are getting what it looks like before, and then next time you see it, it will be what it looks like finished. So we're gonna paint this up. It's gonna be completely restored to how it looked when it was a part of the department, which would make it the only red truck that will be in this department. There's a whole storyline to it, and the original color for the department was red, and then they switched to blue and black. So this one will be red. It'll be painted up, completely restored, without the black and blue paint job. So there you go. I like it. I like it a lot. And this thing is going to be schwat when it's finished. Schwat, 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 schwat. This is going to be the retired engine. It's going to be just used for parades and such. 51.5 is still where it was the last time I did a video. I haven't done anything to it. I did figure out that this was originally going to be a 1997. I'm going to make it a 1993, and then the nickname to it's going to be Keiko, which was the name of the whale from Free Willy. 1993 being the movie the year that Free Willy released. I love Free Willy. It's the orcas were my favorite animal growing up. So doing a beach theme, water theme, like I felt like I had to include something into it. So this will be named Keiko, and it will have a orca somewhere on it. I haven't figured out where yet. But yeah, so this only needs lights and a little bit of texturing, and it's done. It's complete. Next up we have, which will be Tower 41. The other one's Truck. This is going to be Tower. I haven't done anything to it since I last fiddled with it. So it is, there's so much to be done to it, and yeah, we'll leave it at that. Tanker 41, it's been done. Again, Tidal Wave. Rescue 41 also been done. I do have to go back and add the nickname to it, which again, it's going to be the Meg, since we have Jaws, which is the rescue engine. Figure the rescue being bigger, it's going to be the Meg. So yeah, that's been done. Back around here, we have the Hazmat 41, which I named Leviathan, which is inspired by Volbeat song. There's a song where from what the lead singer said, it's from the perspective of a kid looking out his window and sees how bad the world's gotten, and he's calling out to Leviathan, and one of the lines is clean up the whole world. Hazmat, clean up. I figure it went hand in hand. Leviathan is a sea creature, so felt like it fit. So Leviathan is what it is. I still haven't figured out one for the reserve. Someone suggested doing Back in Black, which doesn't really make any sense because the department went from red to black and blue. It was never black and blue, then red, and back to black and blue. So Back in Black really doesn't make any sense. So I don't really know. Yeah, I'm open to any suggestions. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. If you suggest a name, I'm probably gonna be like, I'm gonna mull it around, and I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. Like the whole Back in Black thing, it would make sense if it was like red over black, then went to a different color, and then went back to black over blue or something like that. That would make sense. It doesn't. I haven't. It doesn't make any sense to me to make it Back in Black when it was never black to begin with, if that makes any sense. Anyway, and then this still has white rims, so like I said, next week's video will be a update. I'm probably gonna do a video each for what Peyton's worked on for his departments. I think he's 100%. Oh, the brush! I forgot the brush. Shame on me. So the brush is done with the exception of lights. It just needs lights. Peyton hooked me up with this. Oh, I got to figure out a way to cover that up. That was my fault when I took it out of Blender, and I thought maybe this would cover it, and it doesn't. So I'm gonna find like a piece or something to go across the back of there just to hide that. But Peyton hooked me up with a sick cage, and yeah, so that's complete mostly now. These probably won't have a nickname. The smaller trucks probably won't. Just don't really have a place unless I put it on like the tag. I don't know how else I would do it. So that is done, with the exception of finding a place to or something to hide that back piece, and then the lights. But anyway, next week's video will probably be showing off because I think Peyton's finished both of his departments. So we'll show off what he's done, and then I'll probably do another video because by the time that goes live, I will more than likely be done with the ambulances, because that's probably going to be the next thing I focus on. I'll probably finish 41.5 and then focus on the ambulances because, again, Peyton put out a newer Ram cab with the 550 or 5500. Sorry, not 550 badges on it. So that's going to go on, and I think I know what box I want to use. So that's going to be 3 of the 4 ambulances will be done next time I do this video, and hopefully 41.5 is done. I don't know if anything else will be done, but that's my goal by time. So that gives me 2 weeks to finish all that. The ambulances, once I get it all sandwiched together, it's going to be easily copy and paste, and we go from there. And then this, like I said, this all needs lights. I think it's just the emergency lights. Everything else is done, and then we can focus on something else. Anyway, that's going to do it for me for today, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's video, do me a huge favor. Leave a like down below. It does help me out so very much, and I do appreciate it so very much. If you guys do want to see future garage update videos, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to know if I whenever do a live upload video, click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.